What's going on, guys? A warm welcome back to the channel. The time is 8 AM and I got a really interesting comment on the previous video from William Anderson. He said, Zach, I've been doing Dominos since March, but thinking about working for an Amazon DSP. Do you advise for or against it? Good question. Smash like and let's get into today's video. So first of all, let's assume you do 5-6 hours a night. Let's assume you do 20 to 30 hours a week, which is not as much as a full-time Amazon DSP job will be. The positives, and it's a very big positive, is as soon as you join a DSP, you'll see your income increase. You'll be able to save a little bit more money. You'll be able to have a little bit of a better standard of life. Now, if you're managing to get 40 plus hours at Domino's a week, then maybe it's a different story. But first thing I'll say, you'll join a DSP, especially over Christmas. You'll be getting bonuses as well. You'll be making more money, and that will be a weight off your shoulder if you're dealing with financial issues. Now, delivering Domino's pizzas is probably the best job I've ever had. You just drive pizza in the booth for 5 minutes. You deliver it to a customer. You might get a tip. You listen to YouTube. You listen to music on the drive around. It's pretty chill. The other staff were always really friendly when I was at Domino's, and I'd have a nice chat with them whilst waiting. Management, at least the management I had, was really good. But yeah, that's the thing. You can join Amazon, a DSP, and pretty much double your money. I think when I joined Amazon from Domino's, I pretty much doubled my money. With Amazon, a lot of people watching this will agree who've done it in the past. There's a lot of people in the DSPs who are in and out. They do it for a day and realize it's not for them. They do it for a couple of days and realize it's not for them. They do it for a week and realize it's not for them. I'd say after a month, at least 50% of drivers are gone from DSPs, and that's because the workload, especially this time of year as well, can feel a little bit extreme. You can get unlucky areas, you can do 180 stops. It can be intense, but it does pay okay for your average person like me. And a lot of people will think it doesn't pay good at all, but I just mean like for your average person who's working at Domino's and stuff, and working in the gig economy, it does feel like it pays alright, though you will at sometimes feel exploited a little bit unless you're super fit. You have to go. And I don't think there's one family member I have that would be able to hack a day on the Amazon vans. And if you're watching this, Dad, I couldn't hack those phone calls you have. So I mean, when I first started, I kind of enjoyed it a little bit. So my advice to you, mate, you keep them both. So maybe you say to Domino's, I'm trying this new job 3 days a week. I still want to work here 2 days a week. So if that's not the job for me, I can help you and work as much as I've been working recently. And then you say to Amazon, I'm just doing 3 days. I can only do 3 days a week for now. Maybe for a 1 weekend day to Amazon and 1 weekend day to Domino's to start off with. Just to make everyone happy. Do 3 days at Amazon, right? After a month, you'll know which one you want to do full time over Christmas. Amazon will probably be the higher paying one. Domino's will be the easier one. If you're just doing it for the fun of it, I'd say probably Domino's. But the disadvantage of Domino's as well is you're working till the late night. If you like to wake up early, and definitely Amazon. But they are the pros and the cons. And it's a really good question. I also got a comment on, actually I got 3 on the previous video, calling me out on my attitude when on the phone trying to get a job at Domino's.
One of the team will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you for calling Domino's. How can I help?
Hi there, I was wondering whether you're taking on any drivers at the moment.
Yeah, we are hiring. Are you looking for the full-time or the part-time?
Full-time if possible, as many hours as possible.
We are just hiring the part-time.
Oh, I don't mind part-time as well.
Is it okay if you can come on Monday for the interview?
Yeah, sure. Early? In the morning?
So, if you can come around 1 o'clock.
Okay, I'll try my best. I think I'm somewhere else on Monday, but if possible, can I come in earlier?
Give us a call back on Monday.
Okay. And you know what, guys? I'll take it on board. if that many people have noticed the problem with my attitude when on the phone, I would take that on board. If it come off as rude, then like I maybe need to consider how I spoke to the other person on the phone. I'm gonna go into that Domino's today. It's Sunday today, and they asked me to come in on Monday. That's the thing. I had another interview on Monday. I guess I was a little bit offended on the phone when the person told me I have to come in on this day at a certain time, and just kind of assumed that like I wasn't working or didn't have anything else to do. I'll take all the comments on board. I'll go in there today and be a little bit more conscious and respectful. I don't think I'm too good to work at Domino's. I still deliver parcels. Yeah, I've got dreams outside of that, but I'll always need to do what I need to do. I've never took a penny off the government through all the struggles I've had. And I'm going to do everything in my power not to. Right then, we might just go to Domino's tomorrow actually when we can, as I have picked up a little shift at relay today. I'm only doing one of them. Right, made it to my shift. The weather's just gone really bad, but we're gonna go out later, so may as well make some money to spend whilst out. We're at Oldham. I've picked up from here before. I think it was a decent little area to deliver to. I'm not going to film loading and stuff because I'm going to hope the weather calms down and I can record a little bit later. But you know the process. Write the number on the parcel, put it either in the front or the back or the boot. See you in a little while. Right, the time is 4:41. The railway house. This is where I'm going to now. Right, so we're at our final stop. I'm gonna go into Home Firth and there's a jazz night on in a place called Nowhere. Yes, a place called Nowhere. Right then, I think I'm alone in the bathroom. I was a really cool little date actually. We had front row seats for the first half. We got some cheese. There was like a 15-minute break, and we sat down and had a chat. I started falling asleep, so I guess it's time to get home, get to bed. I'm literally in the mood where I can fall asleep in 10 minutes. So shout out to you guys and everyone supporting on Cameo as well. Been really enjoying that, guys. It was a really lovely date. I'm glad I didn't make a video out of it and just enjoyed my time with my beautiful little wife. She's a lovely, you know. And I'll see you again on the next one. We'll get that job in Domino's. We got 2 interviews tomorrow. Well, little update on Domino's. The lady who I spoke to on the phone was not even in today. And the guy behind the register, I came in at the time she asked me to, said come back in 2 days. She's back in 2 days. She's off today. So she asked me to come in when she was off. And that's probably, you know, may have been a bit rude on the phone to them, but it's also rude for me to come in, to go out my way, to be told to come back in another couple of days. I guess, yeah, there's that to consider as well. Brian, your partner's told me you've been grafting hard at companies such as Amazon, Relay, Ocado and Every. The same as me. We're like the Avengers, bro. Now, big up to you, because I know that it can be tough, especially this time of year. People don't understand the amount of things that can go wrong when you're a delivery driver. Your partner just wants you to know that you're appreciated and that you work hard and that you deserve a pat on the back. So this is my pat on the back. Well done to you, man. Keep going. Would I recommend getting a HGV license as someone without a HGV license? So you do relay full-time in Liverpool, and I'm happy for you, and you're considering now your next steps in getting your HGV license. You know what? I would absolutely recommend it. I have been recommended to get mine for so long. There's so many people who watch the YouTube channel who do HGV, and they love life. I can imagine it being a little bit difficult because it's a huge responsibility. You know, it's another level of responsibility, and you've got to take extra care when you do that kind of work. But the pay is better. You might find yourself in financially a better position doing HGV. Maybe one day I'll join you and have mine as well. For now, I don't think I'm ready for that, but I would recommend it, and I think it's an excellent career. There's not many people I've met who had that career who say, oh, that was awful, or I was broke doing that job. And even better, you may get a chance to see other countries. So thanks for your question, thanks for your support. Another cameo done, that's 4.